Because what I'm seeing on my screen is a PowerPoint for a whole nother year of pressure gauge gaming. Oh my goodness. Supply Line Studios has done it again. I know. I'm excited too. Break out the air horns and the lollipops, because we're about to get started.
Dude.
All right. Yep. Mm-hmm. You guess something you want to say?
You want to hear a story?
I do want to hear a story. Hit me with it.
Okay, it goes like this.
All right.
I work at a technology company, and we recently launched a new product.
Okay.
And it was an A/B test to see which experience people would like better.
Yep.
And then we launched the test, and we spent like a year working on the new experience for people.
Ooh.
And then we popped the cork on the champagne as soon as we launched the test, poured out all the champagne and everyone had champagne, and it was a great day at work. And then the next day we come into work with the preliminary results of the test, and everyone preferred the old experience. We just threw away a year's worth of work.
You're kidding.
No!
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't give it extra time to see if fucking people came around?
We gave it more time. It didn't matter though.
Seriously?
I don't know.
Damn.
Yep. It's a good year. So my year's been full of successes. Looking back on the past year, and I count this channel among them.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, as far as consistency goes, most things in my life have been sort of up and down, except for the channel. It's been pretty well there every day in, day out. You know?
Yep. Just like raccoons in the garbage, man. It's just you know it's gonna be there. You can count on it to be itself.
Yeah, you open up the lid and you look in, and there are those two fucks still eating trash, just like normal.
One of these days, you know you're gonna open it up and you're gonna see Susie's dead and fucking Paul's mourning over her body. But today's not that day.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, sir. Oh man, we got a little dark there, huh?
No, it's good. It's not today.
Yeah.
We got at least we made it a whole year. I mean, we're on the downhill, but at least it's fine. We got time.
We got time to go back up. Anyway, here's our table of contents. You guys have eyes. You can fucking read.
Yeah.
Okay. So, statistics. Let's talk about. We got 126 new subscribers. That's fucking awesome. We got I think last year it was 90 some odd that we were at. We gained 126. So we've doubled in subscribers.
Oh.
Views 28,608. Really well done this year. I think 20,000 was what we just barely crested 20,000 at the end of last year.
And I don't have the money to pay for our view bots anymore. So these are all organic views now.
Yeah, these are for real views this time. That's insane.
It wasn't just my mom that I was paying $40 an hour to just refresh our videos over and over again.
Mom, please just refresh my page. Brian, I really wish you would come and visit me more often. I'll come visit when we hit 30,000. God damn. And as you can see, Mom's not
fucking refreshing finger.
And also, Mom is not getting a visit this year. 28,000. Come on, Mom. You can do better than that.
Not quite.
You have 12 months. What happened? Anyway, so watch time, 128,000 minutes. Comments, most of which were Mike and Welsh. Still on the up and up. Likes, shares, all that shit.
That's 5 a day. Holy shit, that's a lot of comments.
Yeah. And, holy shit, that is a lot of comments.
It's 5 a day. I think I've left 2 YouTube comments total in my life.
Yeah, I think I've done one and I deleted it soon after because somebody called me a stupid son of a bitch. They said it in a meaner word, but that's what I like to believe they said.
That's fair.
And earnings. Yep, we got them this year. All right, so here are our totals. Subscribers, now we're at 219. Views, 48,000. So the 28,000 was doubling what we made last year, or up to that point, rather. Almost everything this year accounted for a big point of growth for us. Yeah. And shares. I still have no idea who is sharing our shit.
Dude.
But it's out there.
Wait, how many shares do you have? Didn't we make this joke on
vu.
I'm sorry. I just, it's like there's no free will in the universe. It's like if you put Joe Schmo in the exact same situation year after year after year, he's gonna do the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's actually why we repeat jokes. Is because it's just we fucking find ourselves in the same situation every single time, and we're like, hey, let's make that joke again.
It's like you're trapped in a labyrinth, and you're just fucking counting the floor tiles for the third time, and you're like, oh, that one's cracked, and it's like, yeah, you pointed out that one was cracked like 3,000 tiles ago.
That's my favorite one.
Just,
look at that crack.
You're fucking sitting there hoping for the Minotaur to come and kill you and just put you out of your misery.
You're fucking... At first, you were running away from like the echoing roars of the Minotaur throughout the labyrinth, but now you've just been looking for him and you can't find him. And you're like, I know he's in here. I can hear him.
You've just been in there so long that he's like died of old age. He's a skeleton somewhere.
The echoes are just fucking like echoes, like 10 years ago when he roared one time.
Shit, dude, that's dark.
So, competitions. We didn't have many competitions this year on account of the way that we're having to do this setup. Brian has moved out of town, so it makes it really hard to get together times that we are going to record, but to sit on a couch together and record is near impossible at this point.
Yeah,
so
because, of the poly exclusion principle, it's just not a feasible opportunity.
It can't be done. It actually, I'm pretty sure that now it's impossible for us to do it, which is sad in a lot of ways, but it's kind of good in a lot of ways because
it's really liberating. I can record in my underwear.
Yeah, and I can eat the whole bowl of candy rather than like having to be considerate about Brian eating half of it,
Dude, and it's good because that means you can like salt the candy as you're eating it with your tears because you're fucking lonely. I'm sorry, that came out of a meme.
Excuse me, I don't put salt on my candy. I put pepper on my candy. It's like you don't even fucking know me.
Oh man, you've changed, bro.
So instead, what we did was in this section, we just made each other's competitions, and we decided that, you know what? It's a perfect tie this year again.
A tie straight down the middle, right in the middle, just a tie.
Man, that's what friendship's really about, is about tying and nobody winning or losing. That's what friendship is.
Definitely just like you and your friend just like stuck there, just, no forward progress, no backward progress, just sitting there stagnating for another year.
Yeah. Oh, right. Improvements. Right. Okay. So we improved SEO. Brian, being the technical genius that he is now, fucking just was like, I think I know a way that we can get higher viewership. And he's done a lot of background tools that I couldn't really explain what all goes into them. But it helps us with our tags and our naming conventions for things. And we have seen significant improvement from that. I want to say
our average viewership has jumped from like 6 views a video to like 10 views a video.
Yeah. Now Brian is starting to do this thing where he's like, I don't know if we should continue this series. It only got 15 views on its first day. And I'm like, motherfucker, 6 months ago, we would cross our fingers that 3 would be on it. And 2 of those
that's just because we're not playing Blue Marlin anymore.
So like...
Oh, God.
So, we also changed the logo. We felt that the gradients were a little bit jarring and a little bit 1992. So we went with a more flat look. And I think it looks a lot better now. I think it sort of looks crisp and nice rather than what it was before.
Fucker, this isn't a college presentation. You don't got to spend like 3 minutes talking about each bullet.
Would you like to spend 3 minutes talking about a bullet then?
Yeah, sure. Of course. Any time. So we also started playing games with our subscribers. It was, it was a big decision because we value our privacy. Yep. But now we started playing games with them. Now, and when I say games, I don't mean like video games. I mean like mind games.
Yeah.
Because, we have a Discord now where we have been playing with 2 of our subscribers, Mike and Welsh. And it's actually not been us. We hired 2 people from Craigslist to talk and do their best impersonations of us on Discord.
Those guys are spot fucking on, dude.
I know, dude.
They're
it's so
spot
fucking
on. I can't help but feel like they make me sound a little too handsome. I might have to fire him, get somebody with like a nastier voice. Like kind of a smoker's cough, kind of, like in between every sentence, they ask if you have any change on you. Like that's the kind of person I want to aim for. But that's just because I'm petty and jealous.
Next bullet, we recently started steaming. I got one of those really fancy rice cookers, and it's really great. It's great for hard boiling eggs because you can soft boil them, and it's really easy to peel them out of their shells when you steam them as opposed to boiling them.
Now, have you ever tried poaching eggs? Because then you just crack the egg normally.
I'd never identify as a poacher, dude.
Oh shit! Did I just say something that will like offend our audience?
I think
they're gonna be
on
like,
a list now.
Just all the comments now are gonna be Patrick is a dirty poacher. Oh shit! I'm sorry, dude. Can we just delete this episode and start over?
Oh, thank God! I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, all right, but let's get these last bullet points while we're here. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything else really to say. I don't want to spend too much time on each bullet,
Yeah, I know where you're coming from.
So we have some areas for improvement. Let's see. Let's just hit the highlights here. We need to bring holiday specials back. We've gotten pretty lazy about that.
We've been really lax on that.
Yeah, we have been pretty lax on those. We need to never ever stop Katawa Shoujo.
Ever stop doing it. It's just, it's well loved by everyone.
Yeah.
And everyone watches it still, right? Right?
All things being said, we actually still get consistent views on Katawa Shoujo. Like once a week we get like 25 to 30 views.
No way, dude. You're fucking way overestimating. I think we get like 2 or something, right?
No, I'm going to check right now.
Okay, well, I'll also check right now, and we'll look at the same information.
Yeah, we will. And then who will be, 10, 25, yeah. On episode 145, it's 25.
Yeah, well, on episode 146, 18, it's 10.
Yeah, but it's only been up for a week, Gotta give them a little extra time, dude.
Oh, not everyone gets to it in a week. You're right.
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty consistently in the mid-20s, though. So.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll be damned. Huh. It really is.
You will be damned.
Anyway, yeah.
But not for that.
So. It'll be for much worse things. It'll be your creepy voice that you do when you get really close to the microphone. So, ideas for next year. We're going to start streaming regularly. That was really the plan to sort of this year bring something special to the table for September to sort of celebrate the last year and everything. We've been doing a little bit of Stardew Valley. But because I think by divine providence, like something got in the way every single Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, today's Sunday and this is getting in the way right now.
Yeah, and this is getting in the way as we speak. And, yeah, we're also going to try different streaming types. I'm not sure. Brian and I have sort of been throwing around the idea of doing like solo streams so that because doing one stream on Sunday probably isn't going to cut it. It's probably not going to build a good audience on Twitch and draw people to our YouTube channel. So we've thought about doing like solo streams more regularly than once a week. And it's still in the planning phases, so I don't want to...
I think I'm going to start speedrunning Tetris.
How does one speedrun? Do you just smash down all the pieces immediately?
Just lose as fast as you can, yes, that's the joke. Done, JPEG. Oh, man.
And we're going to try to increase our profits as usual, every year. We're trying to hit that 2% so that we can still make a living wage and keep up with inflation.
A living wage of $40 every 3 years.
Yeah, it's a tight budget. We've had to tighten our belt a little bit, but I feel like we are hitting right where we should be,
Yeah, I mean, we're up from last year. If we keep on this growth curve, we might be able to make minimum wage before we die.
Yeah. See, that's the spirit. That's good thinking right there. And we feel like the best way to do that is to synergize. So you're going to be seeing a lot more synergy over the next year.
So I don't really remember what was on our mind when we were making this slide in particular. I just sort of left it alone with Pat, and I came back to this. And I could tell he's proud of himself, but I'm not exactly sure. Like, I want to give him praise because I want to positively reinforce him, but I don't.
I'm not sure why I would do that.
I'm like grasping at straws, man.
Oh, man.
There's like.
It's so good. Come on, dude.
It's like. It's. If you were to adjust it, it would be symmetrical. Is that good praise?
Yep.
Great.
Thank you for the positive reinforcement, dude.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime, man.
So, in conclusion, I think another successful year, you know?
Okay, good. I'm glad you're the one who did the conclusion then.
Success is a word that I like to use for what has happened.
Period. Success is a word I like to use from time to time.
You know, though, really the biggest conclusion in all this is that we didn't spend 45 minutes on the PowerPoint this year.
Oh, that's a great improvement from last year. Was it 45 minutes?
It was 45 minutes because I remember the first comment on it was Welsh saying, "You did goddamn 45 minutes of this shit." Yep.
Holy shit.
Sure
my main conclusion is I'm sorry. I feel like I've been sort of phoning it in on the channel.
No way, dude.
And Pat's been pulling too much weight. And I'm gonna try to do better next year.
Yep.
Or I might not. So.
Or, I might just be complacent and do the same shit again.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
That really feels like my kind of resolution here. So anyway.
Who knows, man? I don't know the future. I don't have a crystal ball. Yeah.
So I guess all things being said, thank you guys, and get Shrek'd.
Get Shrek'd on!
Oh, man.
Oh, Christ.
Do you think this was better than last year? Do you think it was?
I think if you drew it out using a radar chart, it would be better in at least one axis than last year. But I can't guarantee about overall.
Well, there's always room for improvement. Sometimes you backslide. Sometimes you gotta, make up ground from where you used to be. And
sometimes you cha-cha slide.
But see, man, it's like vectors, all right? When you add vectors together, you get a vector that's larger in magnitude going in one direction. And you don't necessarily have to all be going the same direction to get a reactant vector that's going where you want it to go and the biggest magnitude possible. I actually heard that at I'm like up for a promotion to become a project manager. And I had to go to this training exercise, and that was one of the things they did. So they were like, you don't got to all travel in the same direction. But if you add all your efforts together, it should be right at what you were aiming for. That's what you really want.
What's some fucking... You said the shit that you
what is it, man? I can tell you're upset, but I don't know what.
No. What I'm trying to say is before you said... On a couple slides back, you said I was typing too much like fucking new age business bullshit into the slide, and all you just said was just entirely new age business bullshit.
You're exactly right. Oh man,
get Shrek.